When I first got involved in AIF, I was very pleasantly surprised at the deepness and the depth, I should say, of the projects that are ongoing on the ground in India. And over the years, as I have continued to stay involved, I realized that philanthropy needs to be a part of my life and frankly everyone's life. What moves me is to hear about the projects that are served there, that are created here, and that support the dollars that support the people in India. This is not a give out. This is really an uplifting mechanism. It's an opportunity for us to help them create their futures. And that just inspires me to continue to support the endeavor. This event wouldn't be possible without the support of all our donors and all our supporters in the community. And that's part of what this event is about. It's really honoring them and appreciating them and thanking them for the dollars, the support, and really being there for us here as a board of advisors to then also support the folks in India. We are really excited this year about engaging the youth in a really intentional and integrative way. We'll have performances by them. We'll have a fireside chat where they'll be engaging in a deep conversation with me. They have been so involved on a variety of aspects of these projects, and really we want to give them an opportunity to showcase what they've done, but also inspire us to continue to do what we do here at AIF.
Welcome to Indian Union News. Our guest today is Ramani Varanasi. She is the event chair of this year's annual event of AIF. We are going to talk to her about what is happening, what is exciting happening this year at the AIF event. We have been told that the focus this year is also going to be on youth. So on that note, Ramani, welcome to our studio.
Thank you very much.
And this is the first time you are here, so welcome again.
Thank you very much. Really glad to be here.
So this year you are heading the AIF event, annual event, I should say. Same place, same location.
Same place, same location. So the event will be held at the Boston Renaissance Hotel on May 3rd, Saturday, starting at 5 p.m., standard 5 to whenever. And this year, as you mentioned earlier, the focus will be a little bit more on youth. We're getting the youth involved in the programming. They'll be on stage performing. They'll be on stage doing a panel session with me as the moderator, fireside chat. And really the reason we decided to do that is they are, as youth, sort of the next generation. We'd like them to bring forward the message of AIF. And they've been so involved in designing some of the projects and actually engaging on the ground in India with the projects that we thought, why not incorporate them this year? So that's going to be a different theme for the year.
So now, before we come back to the AIF event, let's first talk about you.
Sure.
So that you are the chair of the event this year. And tell us about yourself, what you do.
Sure.
And how did you get involved with AIF?
Absolutely. So I'm a longtime Boston resident. I've been here 30 years. I'm a Canadian in origin. So I came down from Montreal 30 years ago. I never left. Clearly, I like the city in spite of the weather we're having. So my background is biotech. So I'm a biotech executive, currently running an advisory group, if you will, supporting startup CEOs on their endeavors. I was a former CEO with the company I founded and ran it for 7 years in the infectious diseases area. And now I'm actually supporting younger CEOs in their journeys and serving as a board member on various boards. I got involved with AIF as a not-for-profit board about 4 years ago. My husband and I got involved. And again, it just speaks to me. I am of Indian origin, but I didn't live in India, nor did I grow up there. But you can't cut the root that binds you back to your home country, your mother country. And so because of that connection that I have with India, and we do visit often, we have family there. And so given what I know AIF does and the way of its mission and who it serves, it just spoke to me and us. And we decided, let's just...
So how has AIF changed your journey, your personal journey during the last 4 years of your involvement?
Yeah, well, it's interesting. When you know an organization as an organization, you don't really understand what they do until you kind of open the door and step in. Similarly with AIF, I knew that it was a great organization serving underprivileged and the needs of the underserved. And so I thought, let's get involved. But then once I got involved, I realized the extent to which the number of projects are really serving the community there. They work in 3 areas, so 3 pillars: education, health, and skills or livelihood. And I was really blown away by the integration of the projects they have and really how many people they have on the ground. And so that just kind of got me more and more involved and more engaged. And, when you can see the impact that your dollar or dollars can have on one person, on a community, and how you are really uplifting the individuals, and the service there is contributed or is done towards women and the youth and children who are truly underserved there. I was just blown away, and I continue to be inspired by everything that goes on the ground. So that's why we decided to just continue the journey with AIF.
Is there any special theme this year?
Yes, the theme this year is disrupting poverty, creating opportunity. And so the idea being, again, disrupting poverty, we are there to try to get rid of what we know as poverty, and creating opportunity. These are not handouts that we're giving to people there. This is really about giving them an opportunity to create a sustainable life for themselves going forward. And so the theme very succinctly is disrupting poverty, creating opportunity.
Very good. Now let's come back to the program. So what are some of the highlights of the program?
Yeah, so as I said, youth.
So let's first again start with a date and location.
Yes.
Again.
So it is held on May 3rd, Saturday, at the Boston Renaissance Hotel, starting at 5 p.m. And the theme, as I said, is disrupting poverty, creating opportunity, with a little bit of a focus on youth. Youth being the next generation, they're going to take this forward, and they're already quite involved. And so we actually have the Berkeley South Asian Ensemble performing. We're really excited about that. They're a very engaged
great
group,
team,
as
very
you know.
excited team too.
Absolutely. And then we will have a fireside chat moderated by myself. There will be 3 young panelists on the panel. We'll also have some representation from India. So the beneficiaries from India will be present and available to answer questions. We also have a young woman from MIT, actually a Nigerian woman, who will be doing a spoken word piece. And spoken word, as you know, can be very powerful. And she's going to be creating a piece that is very bespoke for our gala, for our event, our evening that night. And in the end, we expect that the room will be quite inspired. That's what we're hoping to leave everyone with, which is a true sense of inspiration for the work we do and the work to come. Because there will also be an update, as I mentioned earlier, from someone from India who will be giving us an overview of what's to come in the future. And then, of course, we'll have some of our current Board of Advisors members get up and give a little bit of an update on what's been going on. So it'll be a packed evening with lots of great food.
Every year.
Like every year.
Sure.
Like every year.
Yeah,
and the food, of course, will be delectable.
Sure, yeah. It's a great event, and everybody from the community comes and supports the cause of AIF. What a wonderful thing. And I'm sure we will see you there. I'll be there. And thank you so much, and all the best for the event.
Thank you very much. Nice to be here.